So what I was feeling today was to work with, in that frame, we're kind of in cleanup of the death, rebirth in between. And it's kind of the gunk that we need to sift out that might be stuck that we're not quite sure about. And so I was thinking about taking our inner child on a journey, going on a journey, on a little mission through the chakras, wandering through the chakras and saying, hey, little me, what's up? Is there anything in this place that's lighting up for you? Is there anything here that you're like, oh no, I'm scared. Ooh, I want to hide behind this. Look over there. That's the thing. I don't want to see it. Whatever. If there's something there that our inner child needs to take a look at, that we can bring it into our forefront, move with it, kind of look at it, take a moment to deal with it in yourself, and then flush it out and release it and put in the new thing that you need. So obviously that'll be a lot of internal work, in that I won't know all of your exact mantra to put in, but you can transfer it, and then whatever is needed. And it's mostly going to go to our base moments, like I feel supported, I am loved, I am safe, I am seen, I am valued, I am enough, I am worthy. So bringing in one of these that really reforms that platform in the energy center, with the real intention that, many of us, I know for me, I've been in real warrior energy in the past cycle, really getting people through the gates and getting myself through things. And it's time, I feel, of a real nurturing with this rebirth, for us to nurture ourselves on a really deep level. So as we bring our inner child into alignment with where we are now and where we want to go, and kind of that inner child still supported in each of those chakras to do so. So that's kind of our goal today. And then we'll just do our normal beginning and ending protections, all our base tools to in there as well. So if anybody has anything, you can throw it in. Otherwise, I'm just going to have everyone be on, you're already there, on mute. So we're just going to take some deep breaths and close our eyes and just begin to deepen into your center as you just breathe, bringing yourself fully present here now into the center of your head, into your sacred space. And we just open this sacred space now in alignment with our Christ conscious guides and ascended masters, inviting them to be present here, the foundation of love and the highest good of all beings across all timelines. And so it is. Breathing into the center of your head as you see your grounding from your sacrum going down like roots of a tree, flowing through the ground all the way to the very center of the earth. Visualizing that beautiful platinum quartz crystal plasmic light, diving deep into this crystal and letting it be a vacuum, releasing anything else you don't need here and now. Grounding deeply and allowing your breath. Remaining in the center of your head, fully connected to your grounding, as you now see yourself, a column of light extending from the top of your head all the way up through the ethers to a beautiful platinum sun, central sun, God of your heart, infinite light. Feeling that love, light, grace, safety flowing through your body, living light. Breathing into your connection to Source. I am connected to the God of my heart, the earth, and nothing else. I have full authority of my vessel. Nothing has power over me. I cut all cords and connectors to all sentient beings, people, places, and things, concepts, ideas, no longer serving across all timelines now. Using your breath, Taking a deep breath as you now sever, claiming I cut all cords, severing and cauterizing all agreements, promises, oaths, or contracts I have made consciously or unconsciously across all timelines that are no longer serving or were not made in unconditional love. Severing now. And intentionalizing to release all things to their rightful place in the light. Use your breath. Taking a deep breath into your core. As we just intentionalize in this safe space to breathe into the heart and ask your inner self, your inner child, to come forward. As we're going to be taking your inner self on a journey through the chakras. So kind of go down into that core. Kind of maybe think of like a back door you're going to enter into your first chakra. And taking your inner self with you, intentionalizing to meet up with your inner self now. And that this inner self might change ages or form as you go through each chakra. You may not remain the same inner self. So just intentionalizing my inner self to be here with me now. My little girl or little boy at any age that may still have something to take a look at. And we're going to walk through opening that door to the first chakra. Opening it now as you just hold your inner self's hand and ask to light up anything in this first chakra, walking into this realm. My foundation, what I stand on. Is there anything here that my inner child would like to take a look at? Does anything light up, like a turn the light on and look around this space and feel your inner self. Anything out of place? Any memories? Any crevices that look like they're hiding something? Taking a nice long walk, moving in a spiral, counterclockwise around the room, envisioning it as a room or as a space that you can see. Anything is lighting up, allow it to move into the center. You're like in the spiral and it just moves into the center, lining up with this grounding, with your grounding cord. You're gonna just hover there for a moment. Allow yourself to take a look at it for a second, like a mirror, with your inner self, and see if any resonance or feelings come up. And when you feel that feeling that might be there, represented by this symbol or thing you're feeling, might be I'm alone, or I'm never enough, or I have to do it by myself, or whatever you're feeling into, allowing yourself to be the higher self in your heart, reaching down or looking to your inner self and letting them know that you will be the one to fulfill that place, that it might be lacking or a need, that it will come from I and I'm here and I have you. Hugging your inner self and allowing whatever symbol to go down your grounding as you bring back everything that belongs to you. Kind of like it's going down those old bank chutes. You put the stuff in there and it takes it down and shoop. So allow it to just go down your grounding, anything you don't need from the energy, pulling anything back as you pull it into your heart, hug it into your being, and it goes into the foundation of your first chakra. Taking a moment to do this process. Using your breath to infuse the tri-wave of light into your first chakra as you receive love and support. That aquamarine of the Holy Mother, emerald green of the Holy Father, yellow gold, the Christic seed. Feeling that spiral counterclockwise at your own calibration as anything is going down the grounding, and this tri-wave is spiraling up through the chakra. As you allow anything else to go down, releasing it, surrendering, and allowing this rebirth of light to live here. Feeling fully supported in your first center, in the root chakra. Taking a nice deep inhaling breath as you bring your inner self and yourself to the point of moving forward on the journey through the chakras as you intentionalize to move from the first to the second, releasing any other debris down your grounding, letting that tri-wave vibrate in the first center to clear the pathway between the first and the second center, firing up all centers here, running smoothly and appropriately my connection between my first and second center now. Rising to the second center with your inner self, to open the door and flip on the light, allowing any resonance to be connected to yourself, feel into your inner self and self as you take a stroll counterclockwise around the space and putting anything into the center that is needed to be looked at, that is calling to you or has a resonance or even something you want to pull away from. Breathing as you take a moment to sweep through the second center, pulling anything into the center, hovering over your grounding, suspended there. Taking a nice inhaling breath as you sweep through the rest of your sacral chakra. Perhaps there's a pile in the center or just one thing. Whatever is there, taking a moment to allow the resonance to see what it's sharing with you or reflecting, what you get to claim back to the self, and allow the symbology to go down, grounding and releasing, transmuting to its rightful place in the light as you hold your inner child in knowingness that I now give this to you. I hold that. I, for I am held by the Holy Father, Holy Mother. Breathing as you examine and release each one down your grounding, recalling your own energy. Using your breath as you release each energy down your grounding, bringing in the tri-wave, foundation of love and support in your second center. I have what I need when I need it. Breathing into your own divine support, that Trinity wave. Cleansing and releasing anything else down your grounding. To intentionalize to rise upward as all that center is renewed and replenished. That Christic light circulating through the second center. Giving to your inner self all that you need. And rising up through the second center to the third as you intentionalize to activate all connections here, that the sacral center and solar plexus communicate smoothly and efficiently. Connected, grace and ease. Firing anything up, releasing all debris down the grounding. Sweep. To rise into the solar plexus with your inner self. You may be shifting ages to move into the will, solar plexus, allowing yourself to open the door here, shine the light, anything that's activating for your inner self that's ready to go to the center of the room above your grounding, hovering in that magical technology above your grounding. Sweeping the room now of your solar plexus energy, your inner self. Nice deep inhaling breath. So you acknowledge what's in the center, taking a moment to resonate and reflect your inner self, claiming what is yours and releasing what is no longer serving, embodying the new paradigm I am supported, have what I need. Surrendering to the heart and allowing, taking a moment to work through the center pieces, letting anything ground down as you release the symbology and claim back any pieces that belong to you. Go down your grounding, releasing all things you do not need now as you begin to bring in that Trinity wave, that emerald green, aquamarine, crystal gold, filling up those places, renewing and rejuvenating, rebirthing into this new support, this new feeling, having what you need. Taking a nice inhaling breath, breathing worthiness through the entire lower monad. I have what I need. I am worthy of unconditional love. I am enough. I am infinitely supported. I am infinitely loved. Breathing into your third center, intentionalizing that you surrender unto the heart space, allowing the heart to lead, allowing this lower monad to be led by the heart in connection to source. I am connected direct to source, led of my heart as I surrender the lower monad in harmonic union. My inner self is at peace in this moment as I move into my heart space and intentionalize any disconnects that had been present here to be removed as I fire up all connection between my third and fourth center. I have clear, smooth connection and communicate with grace and ease between the third and fourth center. Breathing into your heart, opening the door to the heart space with your inner self, intentionalizing to see anything needed to be released here and now with your inner self at any age. Slowly moving through the space, keeping it small enough to move through as you intentionalize to see what needs to be seen, moving it to the center of the space, to that hovering over your grounding technology. Sweeping now. Breathing through the center, if there's any pain coming up, allowing yourself to see it from a neutral place and just put it in the center neutrally. Nothing is moving. to collect all your things into the center of that space. Taking a moment to, with each thing, allowing the resonance of what you need to recall back to you and releasing the symbology down your grounding to its rightful place in the light. Holding your inner self in the knowingness that I now embody this aspect. I will provide this to my inner self. Or I forgive, forgiving anyone else as you need through the whole system, forgiving any betrayals. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Washing clean of forgiveness. In forgiving and forgetting, we move into 0 point through the heart and the lower monad. Letting all you don't need fall down that grounding as you feel your heart expanding with more light, feeling lighter. Inviting the Trinity wave. Holding yourself in each embrace. And seeing that emerald green, aquamarine, yellow gold spiraling in its place, filling up that which I am. Breathing through the heart as you feel that expansion, as all of that is released and transmuted to light. Envisioning that pink crystal diamond heart temple for your Christic heart. Christ-Sophia, my own divine heart in sacred union. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Taking 3 deep breaths into this Christic heart, intentionalizing that my divine sacred union within my crystal heart lead the game. Direct connect to source. Allowing that heart to expand with each breath, feeling more light enter your body. Letting go of anything else, shaking your body a little bit as you intentionalize to lift up from the 4th to the 5th with your inner self, activating the connection between the 4th and 5th center. I have smooth, efficient connection between my 4th and 5th center, firing up anything that needs to be, releasing anything or restrictions here now. Walking into the 5th center, opening the door into the throat chakra, throat center. Activating your inner self to walk through this space. See what is resonant here, what needs to come into the center of the room to be moved and reflected. Taking a moment, walking through this throat center now. you bring your attention to the center and any restrictions here also coming to the center, any holds, anything that doesn't belong to you. Breathing into the center, nice deep inhale, exhale. As you allow your inner self to resonate with you, with each thing, calling back what you need, giving your inner self what is needed as I embody the qualities needed here, as I am supported by my Holy Mother, Holy Father. I claim my voice. I am heard. I am valued. Restructuring each thing, letting it go down, your grounding as you embody and reclaim now. Hugging your inner self. Breathing in the tri-wave, Holy Mother, Holy Father, Christic Seed, aquamarine, emerald green, yellow gold through that fifth center, cleansing and renewing and releasing anything else down the grounding as you are feeling invigorated and released, all hardware removed from the fifth center and down. Nice deep breath to intentionalize to move up from the fifth center as you see that spiraling tri-wave moving through it now. You rise, intentionalizing to activate between the fifth and sixth center. I have clarity of ease in communication between my fifth and sixth center. Fully functioning at optimum capacity. Opening the door to your sixth center. Sixth center, pineal gland, third eye, sight. Allowing all things to be lit up that are needed to be seen here with your inner self as you spiral through the space, collecting into the center anything to be released. Claiming what is rightfully yours or what it may be hidden, unlocking anything that is new to you in this center or was being remembered by thee. Moving into the center, just take one last sweep. Allowing yourself to now work with the center material calling back what is rightfully yours and releasing the imagery and forgiving and forgetting and allowing that which is no longer serving. I have full authority of this vessel. This is a temple of the living God. Taking a nice inhale up to intentionalize to move out of the sixth center with that Trinity wave flowing through it, bringing in that support that you need as you allow yourself to see that tri-wave encompassing your sixth center with support, clarity, all that you need here. Releasing anything else down, the grounding. Aquamarine, emerald green, crystal gold, washing through the sixth center, renewing, rebirthing this clarity. I have what I need when I need it. Rising upward, intentionalizing to activate the clear connection and center between the sixth and seventh center, the crown. Activating that midway point, I have direct connection and clear ease of communication between the sixth and seventh center. Going up through that door to the beautiful crown, golden lotus, white lotus, seeing an expansive form as you allow yourself to move into this space with your inner self, counterclockwise, spiraling and allowing anything that needs to be released or seen or brought to attention into the center. Basking in this beautiful essence of your crown energy. I have a direct connection to Source, the God of my heart. Any hardware or filters to be released now to the other side of the veil called death. Allowing anything that comes into the center that needs to be revealed. To now reflect to you anything that needs to be seen by your inner self. Intentionalizing to hold that space as your higher self for your inner self. I embody this quality now. I receive the gift now. I allow direct connect to Source now. I release all third-party agreements now. There. Sweet. Breathing into that tri-wave as you cleanse and renew, releasing anything else down your grounding as you just breathe into your divine love and that connection to Source, that tri-wave. Thank you, Holy Mother, Holy Father, Christ-Sophia, feeling all of your chakra system in alignment, the 1st to 7th center. That my high heart, the 8th chakra, lead the game. This whole 7 chakras are in alignment to my 8th, connected kind of in front of me and above me to my heart and crown. Just this 8th chakra of my high heart, I intentionalize for it to open now. Breathing into my infinite love, connection to God, beloved God, source energy. Releasing and allowing. This processor is ruled by source energy in accordance to divine holy law. I surrender. I am committed to serve my source fully, completely, and totally, allowing my high heart to lead the game. I breathe into this juicy, yummy love now and fill it through every pore, cell, and atom of my being. In 3 deep inhaling and exhaling breaths. Platinum light filling your being. Breathing deeply. I am the everlasting light, absorbing your inner self into yourself, to your everlasting heart. I am always here for you at all times. Will always be here, and putting your hands on your heart and abdomen, just feeling that I have always this connection to my inner self and will address anything needed at all times as I continue to keep this channel open. For I then can be fully present here and now in all moments. Breathing deeply as you rise your energy into the center of your head, back into your sacred space. Letting this vibration of love light flow through your being as you build your 12th dimensional shield, intentionalizing your Merkaba star in the center of your head, or your own dimensional structure, geometric structure, however you see that. As you send your 12th dimensional star in 3D form down through the column, down through your legs, all the way to the center of the earth, to that diamond, crystal, plasmic, platinum light, quartz, plasmic energy that's now very much liquid, and allowing yourself to dive into this with your star, drenching and being filled with this living light now. Using your breath. Feeling that light of source activating within your own self as the star is being filled with the light of the infinite, that which is within thee and in the core. As you bring that light up, your star about 12 inches below your feet, and let it spin at your own speed and calibration, allowing it to build the 12th dimensional platform beneath you of living light, and rising up around you in a cylindrical living light glass, all the way to 3 feet above your head to your 13th chakra. Breathing deeply as you let this light rise, feeling it move through your being, invigorating and activating every cell. Stopping your star when you reach that point and drawing it up your chakra column, and just intentionalizing 1st through 13 chakras, not of my will, but divine will in all things. Not of my will, but divine will. Not of my will, but divine will. As you move it up to the 13th chakra, spinning it here to create that living light top to your 12th dimensional shield, feeling it click or inset perhaps. Stopping your star as you intentionalize to multidimensionally ground to 0 point, heart of the universe, Andromeda, auroras, auroric energies, higher heavens, the 7 higher realms, 0 point. Multidimensionally grounding now, taking your star like a lasso and tossing it there and bringing it back to yourself, connecting yourself multidimensionally, grounding it now to 0 point. Defenders of truth and liberation, we ask for this gatekeeping and hub handshake to be knowers of God and therefore way showers of God. Our energy template updated and renewed in the everlasting, sustaining, living light. I am committed to serve my source fully, completely, and totally. Please breathe your living light codes into my alchemical container. In humble gratitude, mahalo, beloved God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seeing those pastel colors coming through your shield, invigorating and enlivening. Doing your boundary test. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. In your shield, in color and sound and movement and however you see that. Nice deep inhaling breath, solidifying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we build our 4-layered protection now, your first layer, seeing your grounding cloaked invisibly, that nothing can follow you back home. As you see your disco ball mirror shield around you, however thick you'd like. Purple flames of fire spiraling around you. No openings, sealing at both ends. a layer of your choosing, whatever you would like here. And lastly, rose bushes and roses, feeling your energy. You're not a bright light out there, just sitting duck, and also just allowing anything to go into the roses, to field anything, blowing the roses up as you need, sending them to the other side of the veil called death, practicing now. And if you like a tripwire on those roses, if anything is coming at you that you need to know about, you can give yourself a body tingle or some sort of sign. In loving gratitude, taking 3 deep breaths to solidify your shielding in all forms, breathing into what you've released and now are embodying here and now today. Knowing that when you open your eyes, I will fully embody this new version of my infinite self. I am grateful to embody more living light within this vessel and to be supported upon the Christos mission. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is as we seal our session in living light. We are at home in the loving presence of all that is in each and every moment. And so it is.